When effort stops feeling effortless. Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, fully dressed, and thought, why does this outfit look fine, but not polished? It's not bad. It's not wrong. It just doesn't feel as put together as you hoped. Here's the secret. It's not your body, your age, or even your wardrobe. It's the small details, the ones that quietly shift an outfit from elegant to a little off. Because after 50, style isn't about chasing trends anymore. It's about how the little things, your shoes, your jewelry, your fabrics, even your glasses, all come together to tell one story. And sometimes those details start speaking a language that doesn't match you anymore. Maybe your bag feels a little too heavy. Maybe your blouse has lost its shape. Maybe your favorite necklace that once felt bold now feels overpowering. It happens to every woman, and it doesn't mean you've lost your style. It just means your style is evolving. In today's video, we'll uncover 9 small fashion details that can quietly make women over 50 look frumpy, and how to fix each one so your style feels fresh, graceful, and effortlessly polished again. Because looking elegant isn't about buying more, it's about noticing more. And once you do, every outfit, even your simplest one, will start to look and feel completely different. Detail number 1. Worn-out shoes or outdated styles. Let's start right at the ground with something most of us overlook every single day. Your shoes. Shoes have a quiet power. They anchor your entire outfit. But when they're scuffed, heavy, or dated in shape, they can instantly pull your whole look downward, no matter how lovely everything else is. Think about it. You could be wearing a beautiful outfit, a crisp blouse, tailored pants, a great bag, but if your shoes look tired or mismatched, the elegance fades. It's not because anyone's judging. It's because the eye naturally follows lines downward, and the final stop tells the story. For many women over 50, comfort becomes the priority, and rightly so. But comfort doesn't have to mean clunky. Those overly padded soles, thick straps, or outdated shapes can make your outfit look heavier and, yes, a little frumpy. The fix? Choose lightweight, structured styles that feel supportive but look sleek. A pointed flat instead of a square one. A clean, modern loafer instead of a chunky slip-on. Or a soft-toned sneaker with minimal detail, the kind that moves with your outfit rather than fighting it. Neutral colors like beige, soft taupe, or blush are magic for elongating the leg. And if you love darker tones, make sure the material feels rich, matte leather, or suede, always looks refined. Here's something few women realize. Shoes are the one accessory that tell the world how you treat yourself. When they're cared for, fresh, and intentional, they whisper quiet confidence. So next time you're getting dressed, don't just ask, do these shoes match my outfit? Ask, do these shoes match the woman I am now? Because polished style always starts from the ground up, literally. Detail number 2. Bulky, unstructured handbags. Let's move from the ground to what we carry, because nothing dates or drags down an outfit faster than a bulky, shapeless handbag. You've probably had one, that soft, oversized tote that seems to fit everything. Wallet, scarf, water bottle, receipts, maybe even a little bit of your life. It's practical, it's comfortable, but it can also quietly collapse your whole look. When a bag is too large or slouchy, it pulls your posture down and adds bulk right where you don't need it, at your side or hip. And because the bag moves with its own shape, not yours, it breaks the clean, vertical lines that make your outfit feel refined and polished. The fix? Choose structure. A handbag with a defined silhouette instantly gives you visual lift. Medium-sized bags, those that sit neatly at the waist or just below the elbow, are perfect for petite or balanced proportions. Think of smooth leather, subtle hardware, and firm sides that keep their shape even when empty. And if you love a softer tote, just look for one with a bit of backbone, a flat base, or small seams that hold structure. You'll be amazed how much taller and more graceful you look, simply because your accessories now support your shape instead of weighing it down. A stylist once said, "Your handbag is your silent introduction." It tells the world how you value detail, how you move through your day, and whether your look feels intentional or accidental. So before stepping out, take a moment to look at your bag and ask, does this elevate my outfit, or is it pulling me down? Because elegance doesn't live in the label or the price tag. It lives in the quiet structure that carries you forward. Detail number 3, ill-fitting bras or undergarments. This one may not be visible, but it affects everything people see. Because no matter how beautiful your outfit is, if what's underneath isn't right, it will never sit or move the way it should. An ill-fitting bra is one of the most common reasons elegant women look slightly off without realizing why. When straps dig, bands ride up, or cups sag, your posture changes. Clothes cling in the wrong places, blouses pull at the buttons, and dresses lose their smooth drape. It's not the fabric's fault, it's the foundation beneath it. Here's the truth. Most women over 50 are still wearing the same bra size they wore 10 or 15 years ago. But bodies change, shoulders slope a little, rib cages expand slightly, and the soft tissue that once held everything high now needs a bit more support. That's not aging, that's evolution. The fix? Get professionally fitted once a year, ideally in person. A good fitting can transform not just your shape, but how you feel in your clothes. You'll stand taller, your clothes will fall better, and your waist will reappear almost instantly. When you try on a properly fitted bra, notice how everything lifts not just physically, but emotionally too. It's subtle, but powerful. You look sharper, more balanced, more yourself. And while we're here, the same goes for undergarments. Avoid visible panty lines or bulky shapewear that compresses too much. Instead, choose seamless, breathable fabrics that smooth rather than squeeze. Because elegance isn't about restraint, it's about flow. Your clothes should follow your body, not fight it. So before you invest in another blouse or dress, start with what no one sees, but everyone notices. When your foundation feels right, your confidence follows quietly, naturally, beautifully. Detail number 4, boxy or oversized tops without shape. This one's a big culprit, and one almost every woman over 50 has fallen into at some point, the boxy top. It feels comfortable. It hides the midsection. It's easy to throw on and go. But here's the problem. What feels forgiving in the mirror often looks flat and shapeless in real life. When tops hang straight from the shoulders with no taper, no structure, and no movement, they erase the natural lines of your body, your waist, your posture, your shape. Instead of looking effortlessly relaxed, you end up looking weighed down, even when you're not. Now, this doesn't mean you have to start wearing fitted clothes again. The fix is gentler than that. It's about balance and flow. Look for tops that gently follow your shape without clinging. A curved hem instead of a straight one. A subtle seam at the waist. A soft fabric that moves with you rather than standing stiffly around you. If you love your roomy pieces, pair them with something structured. A slim pant, a belted cardigan, or a half tuck in front creates just enough definition to bring your silhouette back to life. And here's something few people talk about. Shape doesn't just make your outfit look better. It changes the way you move. When your clothes remind you of your natural lines, your shoulders lift, your walk lightens, and you instantly look more confident. Because elegance isn't about showing everything, it's about showing awareness. The awareness of proportion, balance, and grace. So the next time you reach for that boxy top, ask yourself, is this hiding me or helping me move beautifully? When the answer is the latter, you've found your sweet spot comfort with quiet sophistication. Detail number 5, jewelry that overpowers the face. Jewelry is one of the simplest ways to express your style, but it's also one of the easiest ways to unintentionally age your look. Many women over 50 were taught that statement jewelry equals elegance. Big necklaces, chunky bracelets, layered earrings, they were once signs of confidence and flair. But as we mature, our features soften, our skin tone shifts, and those same bold pieces that once lifted our look can start to drag it down. Heavy or oversized jewelry pulls attention away from your face the most. Expressive, beautiful part of you and into distraction. It can make your neckline look shorter, your outfit busier, and your overall appearance feel heavy. The fix? Refinement, not removal. You don't need to stop wearing jewelry, you just need to let it breathe. Swap heavy necklaces for something delicate, a single gold chain, a small pendant, or a pair of softly glowing pearl earrings. Choose pieces that frame your face, not fight it. If your jewelry moves when you do gently catching light, instead of demanding it, it adds quiet grace rather than noise. Think of your accessories the same way an artist thinks about framing a painting. The frame isn't supposed to compete with the artwork, it's there to enhance it. Your jewelry should do the same. And here's a little emotional truth. Bold jewelry often feels like armor, something we use to dress up when we're not feeling our best. But real confidence doesn't need armor. It needs authenticity. When your jewelry softens and simplifies, your face becomes the star again, your smile, your eyes, your warmth. And that's what true polish is, not being seen more, but being seen clearly. Detail number 6, outdated eyewear. Frames. Eyewear is one of the most overlooked style details, yet it sits right at the center of your face. It can either make you look fresh, modern, and confident, or instantly age your entire appearance. Many women hold on to the same glasses for years. They still work, they're comfortable, and they feel familiar. But fashion and facial structure subtly evolve over time. That same frame that once suited your face in your 40s can start to feel a little heavy or harsh in your 60s. Thick, dark, or dated frames can cast shadows, emphasize wrinkles, or harden your expression. It's not about vanity, it's about light. When your eyewear is too strong or square, it absorbs light from your eyes instead of reflecting it. The fix? Update your frames to lift your features. Try lighter tones, soft golds, champagne, tortoiseshell, or warm metallics. Look for slightly lifted corners. A modern cat-eye shape works beautifully to gently open your face and mimic a natural upward line. If you wear readers or sunglasses, apply the same rule. Lighter, slimmer, fresher. You don't need trend-driven shapes, you just need frames that match your energy today, not the woman you were 10 years ago. And here's a deeper layer to it. Glasses are often one of the first things people notice when they meet you. They sit right next to your eyes, the part of you that carries warmth, kindness, and connection. So when your frames feel current and harmonious, they send a subtle but powerful message. I see myself clearly, and I want the world to see me clearly too. Because true polish doesn't shout. It glows, and nothing glows brighter than eyes that aren't hidden behind the past. Detail number 7. Too many layers or distracting patterns. Layering can be beautiful. It adds depth, texture, and interest. But here's the quiet danger. When there's too much going on, it stops looking intentional and starts looking busy. For many women over 50, layering becomes a comfort habit. A cardigan over a blouse, topped with a scarf, finished with jewelry, each piece chosen with care. But when every item has color, texture, or pattern, they start to compete instead of complement. And suddenly, instead of looking polished and elegant, the overall look feels heavy, even frumpy. Think of it this way: the human eye loves harmony. When too many things ask for attention at once, the elegance gets lost. Instead of seeing you, people only see your clothes. The fix? Simplicity with intention. If you're layering, make sure each piece has a purpose. Use one statement, a patterned scarf, a textured jacket, or a colorful blouse, and let everything else play a supporting role. A simple rule: one focal point per outfit. If your scarf is patterned, keep your jewelry minimal. If your jacket is bold, let your base layers be soft and neutral. And when it comes to color, choose tones that flow: beige with blush, navy with cream, camel with ivory. That soft transition between layers elongates your silhouette and brings calm to your look. There's also something emotional here. Sometimes we layer and accessorize because we've lost confidence in the simplicity of ourselves. But the truth is, you don't need a dozen pieces to look interesting. You just need clarity, the quiet kind of elegance that says, I know who I am, and I don't need to over-explain it. So next time you get dressed, pause before adding that extra layer or print. Ask yourself, is this outfit balanced, or is it asking for attention? Because true style doesn't demand to be seen, it invites the eye in gently. Detail number 8. Skirts or pants that hit at the wrong length. Here's one of the easiest style mistakes to miss, and one of the fastest ways to look shorter or less polished without realizing why. It's all about where your hemline ends. For women over 50, proportion is everything. When a skirt stops at the widest part of your calf, or pants break awkwardly at the ankle, it creates a harsh, horizontal line. That line instantly cuts your leg visually in half, making you appear shorter and heavier even in the most flattering outfit. Now imagine instead a skirt that ends just above or just below the knee, an ankle-length pant that shows a graceful bit of skin above your shoe. That small adjustment suddenly restores balance and lightness, and it's often the difference between frumpy and flawless. Here's a simple rule stylists swear by. Every time a line runs across your body, it shortens. Every time a line runs along your body, it lengthens. That's why choosing the right hem, one that keeps the eye moving vertically, can make you look taller, leaner, and more refined in seconds. If you're petite, hem your pants so they just kiss the top of your shoe. If you prefer longer skirts, go for those that flow past the calf, creating a continuous drape that elongates your frame. And if you love cropped styles, wear them with nude or tone-on-tone shoes to keep the leg line smooth. It's such a small thing, but it transforms how you move and feel. When your hems fall in harmony with your body, your stride changes. It feels freer, lighter, and more graceful. Because elegance isn't about changing your size or shape, it's about mastering proportion. And when your clothes meet your body at just the right place, everything from your posture to your presence falls into perfect rhythm. Detail number 9. Neglecting fabric. Quality and finish. This last one might be the quietest detail of all, but it's often the reason an outfit that should look elegant somehow doesn't. It's not the color. It's not the cut. It's the fabric. Over time, fabrics lose their freshness. They pill, fade, or stiffen. Even if the design is timeless, those worn-out textures can make your entire outfit look tired. A once beautiful sweater that's lost its softness, a blouse that's lost its sheen, or pants that no longer drape the same. These subtle shifts add up. And here's the truth. Cheap-looking fabrics are never kind to a polished look. They cling, they wrinkle, they catch light in the wrong way. They create lines where there should be flow. But the fix isn't buying more, it's buying better. Choose fewer pieces, but in fabrics that breathe, move, and hold their shape. Think smooth cotton, soft crepe, silk blends, or light wool that glides over the body. Even simple fabrics, if they're well made, will fall beautifully, resist pilling, and give off that quiet sense of refinement. And don't underestimate fabric care. A quick press, a gentle wash, or proper hanging can transform an ordinary outfit into something that looks effortlessly expensive. Because nothing says put together like clothes that look loved, not neglected. Here's the emotional layer behind it. As women, we often pour energy into everyone else's care and forget to care for the things that carry us. Your clothes deserve that same attention. When you treat them with respect, they return it by making you feel composed, elegant, and seen. Because polish isn't about perfection, it's about presence. And high-quality fabrics carry presence. They move with grace, age beautifully, and whisper one thing every time you wear them. She still takes pride in herself. Conclusion. From frumpy to effortlessly polished. The truth is, none of these 9 details are about trends, age, or perfection. They're about awareness. Because elegance doesn't fade, it simply hides behind habits we stop noticing. Over time, those small details, the worn shoes, the heavy bag, the outdated frames, the tired fabrics, start to speak louder than your true style. They whisper, "I've stopped paying attention," when what you really want them to say is, "I still care about myself, about how I show up, about how I feel." And that's what being polished is really about. It's not about looking younger. It's about feeling present, like your reflection finally matches the woman you've become. Because every one of these fixes, choosing lighter jewelry, refining your hems, updating your glasses, refreshing your fabrics, isn't about impressing others. It's about reclaiming the quiet power of self-respect. When you take care of the details take care of you. So the next time you get dressed, don't ask, "Is this trendy?" Ask, "Does this feel like my best?" If it does, you'll stand taller, smile more easily, and move through your day with the kind of grace that no brand or budget can buy. Because elegance after 50 isn't about more effort, it's about better intention. And when you get that right, frumpy doesn't stand a chance. If this video helped you see your wardrobe a little differently, I'd love for you to subscribe. This space is for women who believe style is about confidence, not comparison. Tell me in the comments which of these 9 details are you going to refresh first. And share this video with a friend who deserves to feel effortlessly polished again, not reinvented, just refined. Because polish isn't about perfection, it's about presence. And your presence is already beautiful.